இப்படி பல அற்புத சாட்சிகள் நடந்து கொண்டே இருக்கிறது.
So such kind of many testimonies are happening.
10 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்பு
For 10 years ago,
ரவி என்ற ஒரு வாலிபனை இடத்திலே கொண்டு வந்தார்கள்.
brought a young man called Ravi.
மருத்துவர்கள் அவனுக்கு கொடுத்த நேரம் 48 மணி நேரம்.
Doctors gave him only 48 hours to live.
இந்த மனிதனை எடுத்துக்கொண்டு போங்கள், இவன் 48 மணி நேரத்துல மரித்து விடுவான்னு
சொல்லிட்டாங்க. Take this man away, he will die within 48 hours.
அப்படியே மருத்துவமனையில இருந்து கூட்டத்திற்கு தூக்கி கொண்டு வந்தார்.
Brought him from the hospital to the
அவனுக்கு இருந்த வியாதி கொடுமையான வியாதி.
He had a terrible disease.
அவனுடைய கால்களில் இருக்கிற 10 விரல்களும் எலும்புகள் மட்டும் தெரியும்.
Only his bones were bad. There was no skin and muscles covering his bones.
அந்த கால்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த விரல்களில் இருக்கக்கூடிய சதைகள் எல்லாம் அழுகி போனது.
All his the flesh was rotten.
அப்படியே நாற்றம் எடுத்து கொண்டிருந்தது.
It was stinking.
புழுக்கள்.
There were lots of worms.
புழுக்கள்.
There was lots of worms.
எங்களுக்கு மருத்துவ உதவி செய்வதற்காக ஒரு சின்ன மருத்துவமனை உண்டு.
We have a small hospital for the medical ministry.
அந்த மருத்துவரிடத்துல கேட்டோம்.
I asked that doctor,
ஏதாவது ஒன்று செய்ய முடியுமா?
Can you do something?
அந்த நர்சஸ் எல்லாம் பிரதருக்கு ஏன் தான் இந்த வேலையோ என்று சொன்னார்கள்.
All the nurses told, why brother is doing this?
இந்த நாற்றத்துல நாங்கள் என்ன உதவி செய்ய முடியும்?
The stench, what can we do amidst the stench?
அந்த மக்களுடைய கண்ணீரை கண்டேன்.
I saw the tears in their faces.
உள்ளத்தின் ஆழத்திலிருந்து ஜெபிக்க ஆரம்பித்தேன்.
I started to pray from the depth of my heart.
எண்ணெய் எடுத்து அவனுடைய கால்களிலே பூசினேன்.
I took oil and applied upon his body.
நான் தொடுவதை பார்த்து மற்ற தாதிமார்கள் வந்து உதவி செய்தார்கள்.
When I touched, the other nurses saw that and they came forward to help me.
அவ்வளவுதான், அந்த எலும்புகளை வெட்டி எடுத்தார்கள்.
They cut the bones.
ஏனென்றால் அந்த இரத்த ஓட்டம் இல்லாத அந்த எலும்புகளுக்கு இனி பிரயோஜனம் இல்லை.
There was no blood flow in the bones, so no use of that.
அந்த பகுதியை தொட்டி ஜெபித்த 3 நாட்களிலே
within 3 days after I touched it,
அத்தனை புண்களும் மறைய ஆரம்பித்தது.
All the wounds started to disappear.
இன்றைக்கு அவன் உயிருள்ள சாட்சி.
Today he is a living testimony.
ஜீவனுள்ள சாட்சி.
He is a living testimony.
Praise the Lord. I thank him for redeeming me. I am a Hindu hailing from Ooty, and I didn't know anything about Jesus. Once I was admitted to a hospital with fever and headache. As soon as 1 bottle of glucose was administered, my body, which was very normal, started swelling and my arms and legs turned black in color. Blood started oozing through my nose and ears. The doctors were surprised that suddenly I developed such abnormality, and they started examining me meticulously. They sent me to a very big hospital. The doctors there couldn't diagnose my illness. They even said that I would live only for the next 48 hours, and asked my parents to sign several papers because they were expecting my death very soon. I was taken to Kerala to commit me to black magic. But things got worse. My toes started decaying. I kept watching day by day, my toes getting rotten. Can anybody imagine this feeling of seeing one's own body parts decaying? It was agony. It was nothing but agony. At that time, my aunt said that in Coimbatore, a brother named Javahar Samuel is healing people through his prayers to Jesus. When we came to Coimbatore, with hopes of meeting brother Javahar Samuel, he was out of station. So, again I was admitted to hospital because my condition was very poor. In 1994, I was carried to the Coimbatore meeting of Brother Javahar Samuel. About 5 people took me to the stage for prayers. After prayers, they took me to a church and made arrangements for my overnight stay. When my mother untied my bandages to anoint medicine, we saw a number of big worms coming from the wounds. I started weeping that my condition has worsened from what the doctors had seen. But I regained my confidence with prayers, thinking that something different will happen. Next morning, Brother Jawahar Samuel came to the church to pray for me. My feet were looking so ugly, so red, with blood clots and flesh protruding. Even doctors used to medicate the wounds only from a distance. They were so repulsive. But Brother Jawahar Samuel took prayer oil and with his own palms anointed my legs from knees to toes and told me that nothing ill would happen to me and that I will be cured soon. I saw my wounds getting healed and the ugly look disappearing from my feet. The wounds dried. It is a pity that I never realized before that such miracles would happen. But today, I am able to drive by myself. I am able to work normally. I am able to carry weight. I am strong and able-bodied. All because of the Almighty Jesus. He has given me a loving wife and a beautiful child. And all this was possible because of the guidance and prayers of Brother Jawahar Samuel. I would never forget this love of Jesus ministry and Brother Jawahar Samuel throughout my